morning, guys. It's Tyler here with Tysfirewoodsupply, and today you can see we have a little change in scenery. We are doing a small job today where we are going to be mitigating some dead hazard trees. Now, how much of a hazard? Not much. They're pretty small trees, but we're also going to be harvesting some firewood out of them. So as you can see, we got one of the bigger of the bunch here. It's only about 16 inches in diameter, Douglas fir there. And then there's another one right in front of it, a couple over on this side of the driveway. And then as we work our way down the driveway, there's some more dead ones kind of mixed in between. So that's going to be our project today. Is we are going to be felling those and then cutting them up into 16-inch rounds and then splitting them and placing them in a woodshed. We're going to prioritize stuff that's along the driveway. Anything that could blow over or fall over the driveway, that's going to be our top priority. We're going to start with this one right here. Going to put it right along the driveway here. So we'll warm up our saw. Today I'm running this is my first chainsaw purchase I ever made about 7 years ago. It's an MS 310. No powerhouse by any means, but it's got a mild port to it. We limbed up the first one, and I left a high stump because this is kind of the entrance where they have their gate. So I figured a high stump would be, keep people out of here. Normally I cut clear down to the ground, but it's always nice having a dinner table to work with a high stump. But let's buck this up and pile all that brush and start splitting some firewood. Moving on to our second tree here. This one is kind of tucked in behind this guy, so it's gonna have to go more kind of across the driveway. It's also got a back lean on it, so we're gonna have to wedge this one over, but that's okay. All lined up here. So we got both those trees cut and bucked. Brush is piled over there. Got my eyes on one more tree today. And then we're gonna grab the tractor and start hauling all this wood over to the woodshed and start splitting. It's a little hard to see, but this is gonna be our last tree that we're gonna fell today. It's got a broken top. It's kind of leaning over into the driveway here slightly, not much, but we're just gonna put it to rest and put it in the woodshed. Another dead, crispy one, perfect for firewood. Now, I was thinking about bringing it out to the driveway, but I don't want to compromise any of those limbs on those cottonwoods. Those things are really brittle. And then also, I was thinking about moving my vehicle and going this way, but there's a little white oak right there, and I don't want to disturb that either. So we're gonna make a decision. We're gonna put it right through there. We've got another dead tree right there anyway, so that's where we're gonna put it, because I don't want to break anything, and we don't want to disturb any of those other trees there. So we'll put it there and buck this one up and grab it at a later date and time. Look at that, we did it. Everything went to plan for the most part. That little guy got hung up, which is not a surprise. Being dead and that small, they'll pretty much hang up in just about anything. I had to gun the tree that was further back, a little further to the left than I thought, to get through that hole without messing everything up. But yep, got everything down. I'll show you. The trees are still nice and happy that are standing here. So what we'll do is we're gonna limb all these up, get all the brush on the ground, and then we'll wait till a later date and time. We'll grab the tractor and skid these things out of here and skid them over to their woodshed before we buck them up. But yeah, let's keep on keeping on. I'd be interested to learn if any of you guys know out there, feel free to drop a comment, but a lot of these trees are getting this fungus here, and that's what seems to be their demise. So if any of you guys know what that fungus is, drop a comment below. I'd love to know what is taking out these Douglas fir trees. We got the tractor here, bunch of rounds on the ground. We're gonna load them up onto the tractor. I hauled the splitter over to the woodshed, and we're gonna take them over to the splitter. We got all the rounds hauled over here. Got the splitter in position. This is where we're gonna stack the wood. I'm also gonna put a load in the tractor bucket. So let's get splitting. From dead standing timber in the woods to split and stacked in the woodshed, just like that. That's the beauty of keeping dead standing timber through the winter. If you have the property and you run a little shy on wood, you can always go out there and cut those things down, split them, stack them, and then it's ready for the wood stove almost immediately. So I think that's about all we have time for today. I gotta go look at another job, so we're gonna get everything all loaded up and on our way home, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to like and subscribe.